Every single week on Inside Pac-12 Football, the digital edition, we take a closer look at some of the best players in the country. And we have this conversation on who's going to win the Heisman Trophy. I'm Mike Yam, a couple USC Trojans, All-American wide receiver, and Curtis Conway, a man who's actually won the Heisman Trophy in Matt Leinart. And it is presented by Nissan, the premier partner of the Heisman Trophy. Your top three candidates right now. Who are they?
Well, I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm going to go Corey Coleman from Baylor. And I know
you've been on this train for a while.
I've been on this train because, no one wants to give the wide receivers any credit. And I'm going to stay on that bandwagon. And I know he didn't play well against Oklahoma. But like Leonard Fournette a couple of weeks ago, I stayed on him because after so many good games, I'm not just going to jump off the bandwagon because of one game. My second guy is Deshaun Watson. He's playing out of his mind. And then, of course, Derrick Henry. Every week he's putting up good numbers. The team is winning. Alabama right now may be the best team in college football, and he has a huge part in that.
Who are your guys?
Mine's a little different. I had Corey Coleman last week, but number 3 I have Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield. 2 is Deshaun Watson, and number 1 is Derrick Henry. I want to go back to Baker Mayfield. This kid has kind of quietly had one of the better years of any quarterback, of really any player this year in college football. And the Heisman Trophy is won and lost in November, and these could change next week. But right now, after I saw that game last week against Baylor, the moments, the plays that he had, it was incredible. And I think he catapulted himself up to the top 2 or 3 in everyone's polls. And then Deshaun Watson, he's the best player on right now, the best team in college football. Derrick Henry, I think, is the front runner because of his dominant performance against LSU, and he just keeps on knocking off 200-yard games. But we'll see. This could change next week.
Looking forward to see how this race shakes out because, as we've learned, the names, there's been some changes. Some of the names.
They'll keep changing.
Yeah,
there's still plenty.
Ezekiel Elliott's another guy, too.
Exactly.
Christian McCaffrey. I mean, there's a lot of guys that can get back into the mix.
McCaffrey, I know, despite a loss against Oregon, still 244 all-purpose yards, continuing to be one of the best individual players in the country. Remember, for everything that's happening around the conference, follow us on Twitter, @Pac-12 Networks. Curtis, you know what's significant about that handle?
Hit it.
It's plural.